Hello crafters, welcome back. Today we are doing something a little bit silly, but it's also something that a lot of people overlook when they make dioramas or when they make doll houses. And this is making toilet paper for your bathroom. So we're gonna make little toilet paper rolls and we're gonna also put it into a pack at the end. So we have a 4-pack with an additional roll. So we ended up making 5 rolls. So in this video, you'll see the process on how to make these little toilet paper rolls. As you can see in the video, I'm starting off with a kind of thick paper that is also brown, so it looks kind of like a cardboard or a toilet paper roll. If you finish the toilet paper, there's always a roll. And this paper is coming from a chopstick wrapper. So these chopsticks were in this piece of paper, and then I rolled it up with the chopstick, and then I glued it down so that it would hold the shape. And as you can see, when I remove the chopstick, we have what looks like a toilet paper roll. That's the first part, is to get your toilet paper roll. And then I actually take real toilet paper, as you can see here, and I start to roll the toilet paper rolls with real toilet paper so that we have the right texture, the right look, the right feel. So this, you can roll it as much as you want, and you can glue it down as you roll it so that it doesn't unravel completely. You can see here, right at the end, I put a bead of glue about maybe an inch or two before I finished rolling, and that allows for me to, when I actually put it into the bathroom, into the little miniature, I can actually pull the toilet paper out a little bit. It actually looks like you could unroll it and use squares. And so after you've rolled up the toilet paper, you can decide as much as you want. You can make bigger rolls or smaller rolls. I got, as you can see, a fairly normal sized roll in my mind. And then you take your sharp knife, it can be a razor blade like the one I have, and you cut them to size. So you want them all to be about the same size. As you can see here, one was a little bit bigger in my cut, but the other 4 were about the same size. So I packaged up the other 4 at the end of the video to make it look like it was a 4-pack that you buy at the store. As for the bigger one, I left out so nobody will notice that there is a difference in size. When you cut it, you want to try and make it as uniformed as possible. Obviously, the cleaner the cut and the closer in size that they are, the more accurate it'll look like actual toilet paper rolls. So like I was saying earlier, I left a little bit of space between the final glue and the actual end of the toilet paper, and this allows me to pull it out a little bit so it almost looks like real toilet paper, and that you could use the squares if you wanted to. And like I said, I decided to make a 4-pack, so I actually took the toilet paper wrapper. So most toilet paper comes in some kind of wrapper for sanitation purposes. In this plastic, I'm reusing. As you can see, I'm cutting the plastic and making what looks like a little 4-pack of toilet paper. So this is a pretty simple process, and I used just tape here because that was the easiest to hold it all together, and so it looks like it's packaged up and that you would be able to buy this at the store if you went in and bought it at a grocery store. So that's kind of the process on how you make this, and if you have any suggestions, or if you've made this before, or if you just think it's cute, be sure to give it a like because that helps this channel grow. So this is actually a pretty easy project. If you are a beginner crafter, it probably should take you no more than an hour. If you're intermediate, probably 40 minutes. And if you're kind of an expert, this really only took me maybe a half hour to do. I'm not an expert, but it is actually pretty easy, as you can see in the process here. I hope you guys like this. Be sure to check out some of the other videos that I have on the channel. I've made a fireplace, I've made beds, I've made couches, so be sure to check out one of those videos if you're into miniatures and you want to see how to make other things. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.